Hey guys, welcome back to the sixth episode of the Tee Off, a channel where we speak to golfers and golf enthusiasts around the world. I'm your host, Ramses, and my guest today is the director of PT Nishio Phonix Agro PMA. He is a businessman and investor who loves playing golf and surfing. Welcome to the Tee Off, Mr. Robby. How are you doing today?
Fine. Thank you, Ramses. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you to
thank
invite
you.
me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for agreeing to be here. Uh, so, usually I have athletes, golfers on my show, but today is a little bit different. I understand that you play a little golf, but you are mainly a businessman. So,
Yeah.
I would love to ask you some questions on some of the
Good.
similarities that you can find in both business and golf, two subjects that I am really passionate about. Uh, So, starting off, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is you do?
Ah, mm. okay. My name is Robby Soemodihardjo. I'm a director in many Messrs company. Usually, all the company is a PMA, is a foreign investment. As a local partner, because the government requiring my business to have a local partner, so I become the shareholder also in the PMA. PMA is a foreign investment company. So my business is uh, start in the energy. We make a power plant for the PLN, the government electricity company, and also we do agro business, and we do also property in Bali. Some of them in Bali, the property, and some of them in Jakarta also. But the PT Nisio Phonic Agro is agro business, Ramses.
More specifically,
Yes.
is how did you get into this business in the first place?
Okay. So first, like a usual freshman, I'm applying in the some company. I'm become a worker, and then by the time I start my own business. So my first business is about partnership with the Japanese until now. So I make a offer, I make a portfolio. So what kind of investor come from Japanese can do have investment in here. So I make a portfolio, what kind of business in Indonesia that I can offer to the Japanese investment. So that's the start. So when they like the portfolio of our offer, and then they start investing investors to my company. So there is a property. The first one is a property, and then the second one is the fish, like farming unagi. If you familiar with the unagi,
Yeah, I am.
but is that fail? The
Oh,
unagi fail. The
okay.
property is good, and then we move forward to the energy business, and then also right now in agro business. But beside that PMR, I do work also in the local company, like two companies.
What do you mean by agro business?
We start planning a durian. If you know
Oh,
durian,
yeah,
the fruit of durian.
yeah.
So the Japanese have an order from the Alibaba, from the Chinese. Actually, the Chinese people like durian so much. In one day, they buy like 2,000 durian from the Thailand and also others in Malaysia. So my partner in Japan have order uh, from Alibaba actually. So they're thinking about planning by themselves, farmer of durian. So they don't want to buy or durian Indonesia and trading. No, they wanna planning as a farmer. So that's the agro business. What what I do in here, and also the vanilla. Vanilla is like if you buy a ice cream, there's a vanilla
Vanilla
flavor.
flavor, yeah.
There's anything vanilla flavor, milkshake and everything that come from vanilla. And the price of vanilla, you will be surprised, Ramses. It's number two after gold, 1 kilo. So vanilla is more expensive than silver. If
Wow.
you know the price in the world, gold number one, number two is vanilla, and number three is a silver.
Okay.
So vanilla is a good business. So we try to make planning in Cianjur, in South Cianjur actually, 1,000 hectare. The land is the biomass from the 1,000 hectare is a coconut farmer. So we cut the coconut and become the biomass from the energy. And then after that, we planning with the vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So vanilla is actually more expensive than silver, you said?
Yeah, expensive than silver in 1 kilo. You can Google it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's very hard to plan the vanilla because in the old day, the vanilla is what you call using a bee, using a butterfly to make a connection between the breed. I mean, I don't know how to say it in English. Serbuk is a you have to connect it's like a marriage between the leaf and also the flower. In old time, we use a butterfly and bee to make
Pollination.
it. Yeah, and pollination. Yeah, but right now vanilla is very hard. You have to cut by yourself, and then stick to it with the small, like toothpick, and then go together. So every leaf, every every stick have a many leaves. So every leaf must be stick by yourself. That's why the vanilla is hard to growing right now.
So
And
I believe that there are a lot of similarities when it comes to golf and business.
mm,
You have your ups and downs, and I thought it would be very great to hear from you,
mm.
a great businessman, about um, some of
Uh,
the similarities.
yes, the similarities up and down. Yeah, in business, of course, it's up and down. But right now, you may be heard some business is up and up and up, but still is a busy and busy. I mean, it still get busy. That's what we call business.
Yeah,
So let's say up and down. In up and down, let's say like Tokopedia, Gojek, it's always up. The business is always up. But it's all time. My business is up and down. We got the hard time, and also we got the good time also. Every business have the two sides, the hard one, the hard time, and then the easy time.
yeah,
So it's similar with golf. In golf, I don't know. There is the hard time, that kind of hard time in business, because in business you have to be responsible with your employee, to the wellness, to your manpower, your product, and everything. But in golf, if you have a hard time, you just step down and think about it, about your swing or your position in your lay down of the golf, and what happened with the managing course, something like that. But the similar thing is when you want to fix it, you have to look first the problem. In golf, you have to look what happened with my swing, what happened with my ball, what happened with my course management, what happened with my score. So you have just step down and think about it a little bit, because in golf you have to be motoric with your body. It's about practicing every time. But in
yeah,
business, you're using your head. When you fall, you have to responsible with consequences. Maybe you lose the money, maybe you lose the partnership, maybe you lose the business self. So in business, you have to be more careful than golf. It's a similar, have to be sick, but in business, this is the real thing. In golf, you can try another day.
relax and
Relax and try another day.
yeah. But then for business, if you go bankrupt, and there's no
Yeah,
going
in
back
business
from
you
there.
got lose money. That's it. You lose money, man. You have to
Yeah.
be responsible with it.
Uh, for a sport like golf, the only way you can get better is if you keep playing. How about in business?
Sorry, come again.
So, uh, the only way to get better at golf
Yes.
is if you keep playing the
Yes.
game. So, how about in business?
The same. In business, there is a model business that you talk with all your employee first before you're running the business. What kind model is business, and then who gonna run it, and who gonna responsible with the step by step of this kind of business, who's gonna funding, and then there is the adjustment, there is credit, and there is what you call analysis gitu. That's in business. You have to be very careful before you move in. And then in golf is like, come again the question? I forgot.
Um,
Repeat again the
just
question.
like I just said, the only way to get better at golf
Oh,
is if you
okay.
keep getting better. I mean,
Yes, yes, yes.
if you keep
Yeah.
playing the game. So how
Mm.
about in business? If you keep,
Okay. Okay. I repeat again. In
yeah,
business, you have to be careful first before you're starting, and then to getting better. For sure, you try over. Let's say I wanna take over this factory. This is a good factory. Me as an investment want to take that factory. In the first meeting, we don't get it the factory. We don't have an agreement. And then the second meeting and third meeting, we just push and we just offer the win-win solution, and then we can get better. We more knowing about this factory, and we get new knowledge also how we can pressure to get that factory uh, to be invested by ours. In golf, of course, you have to be practice. You have to be practice. Let's say this day you play is very bad, and then you just calculate your score. You have calculate how many lose the ball, how many lose the stroke and swing, and then you just start in next tee off. You remember that day yesterday in this hole, I make trouble of this obstacle. I don't want to do that again, and then try another way. So you try many way to your aim to the hole. So in golf is so different in business. In golf, you have to be try over and over. That's why you get member in one course because you want to beat that course. But in business, is the variant is more bigger than in golf.
when playing golf, you can aim for the hole in one, for example.
Mm.
Uh, but being consistent throughout playing is the key to scoring very low. So,
Mm.
in what way do you think is that similar to business?
Hole in one in the uh, lowest score is different.
Yeah.
Hole in one, we do hole in one in part three.
Mm, yeah.
But you have to aim to the green area, and then when you get lucky, the ball is gonna rolling to the hole. That's hole in one. Every
Yeah.
part three you have a chance to get hole in one for sure.
Yeah.
But regarding your question is about maybe you talk about par four or par five, and then how you
Yeah.
manage the lowest score, how you manage your aim.
Course
Sometimes,
management.
yeah. Sometimes in the first tee off, the ball is good in far away, and then but the distance between the second shoot to the par four to aim the green, there's a lot of obstacles, something like that. Let's say the bunker or the small river and everything, and then you know it. Your distance is not good, far enough. So usually you use iron, and then you use 3 wood or 5 wood, and then there is consequences. If you fail, if you wrong, if you're not good, swing that 3 wood or 5 wood, it's gonna be catastrophic. It's gonna be penalty is gonna be more stroke. So to do that, to do that, get par in that far four, you have to lay up. You don't aim on the green in one stroke, in the second stroke. You have to lay up. You have to consider, I want to get the green in the stroke of, in the three of stroke, not the second stroke. So that's the strategy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got straight aim, sometimes you have to lay up. Uh, in the field, and then you will feel it. I'm gonna aim, or I'm just wanna lay up. Is is only decision.
Yeah. Mm.
The obstacle make you wonder. You wanna aim straight away, or you just wanna lay up.
Yeah. Especially when you have a very hard shot sometimes.
Yes.
Then
Some
just lay
people
up.
doesn't know how to what we call the course management.
Yeah.
They don't. They just hit it like they feel that they are Tiger Woods. But some the advanced golfer and bet with their friends, and then like must be win this hole. They just think about it, and then just can we do just lay up or just something like that. And then regarding our friend also, if our friend is the same situation, the ball is same situation, and then we just see what they do. If they do lucky, and then we just push our lucky also. If they do the ball is going penalty, our opponent, we just lay up. It's a safe time.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just safe time. So at the end, we just win that hole. We just see our opponent. But golf is ego sport. Sometimes you just don't see that. You just want to aim.
You just want to shoot
Yeah,
straight for the green.
yeah, straight away. Even nobody pushing you. That
Yeah.
happened with Tiger Woods. Just play the game, not
Yeah.
not play the rules.
Uh, what would you say are the values that a businessman and a golfer need to succeed and thrive?
What the values of the, sorry,
Values,
come on.
like
Values about what?
uh, the similarities of
Oh,
the
the
values
similarity
of business
regarding
and
golf and
golf.
business.
Yeah.
Oh, the value. Hmm. The golf value is about you control your ego. In golf, you have to know your skill, and because whatever you do, the consequences is score. Okay, the consequences is score. In business, you have to know your skill first. It's not the ego. Your ego is gonna be, I wanna be successful. I wanna be do this contract, do this deal. That's your ego. But sometimes you have to know your manpower, your company, your durability of your working. Can I can do it or not? Or your skill, can I do it or not? You cannot go ambitious in business, because that's gonna hit you back. Like if you take this contract and then you cannot do it because your ego, nobody trusts you anymore. That's just
Yeah.
so the similarity, not similarity, is about value of a business and golf. In golf, sometimes you get I don't care, I just want to hit at the ball, because the consequences is only fun and then the score.
Yeah.
But there's some in the some uh, in the some time, there is similarity between golf and business in value. Let's say the fairness. You cannot cheat. In golf, even you play by yourself, nobody know, only you and your caddy. You play only your and that course. You cannot play cheat. You have to
Yeah.
be honest. And then in business with your partner, you have to be share and then will be fair. And also with your opponent partner, uh, that's value business. If you like say if you not fair or cheat your partner or cheat your client, maybe you win this time, but
in the long run.
in the next time they're gonna find it, and then that's it.
Then
That's it.
yeah, you cannot
If
make
you play
decisions.
golf, if you play golf with your friends, the character of your friends is gonna be show after 9 hole. Trust me. You, you never know this person, and then you play together. Uh, this is the first time you know your friends in golf, and you don't know his business, your character. Just see it one hole and by one hole, and then you can see your character, and you can see his character. In golf, everything will be show.
Do you mean like whether after 9 holes, if they play bad, then they get mad or something?
Yes, something like something that the emotion,
How they deal with the
something. Yeah, the
emotions?
character. Yeah, yeah, the self character. I don't know how to say it, but I so many times, like, oh, this guy something like this. The anger, the emotion, the way he talk with the caddy, the way he swear, the way he anything. That's his character. So if you want to be partner with someone else, just taking to the golf course and see what happens.
Yeah.
And you'll be adjustment after that to your partner.
So in terms of like golf and business and the similarities, there's also golf is a good sport, I heard, for actually doing business,
Yes,
as you're on there maybe playing 18 holes for 4 hours, gives you a lot of time to
yes, for sure.
talk.
Yeah. So my start with golfing is because actually my second company, I'm become employer on that company. So the company is my boss is China Singapore and also Indonesian China Indonesian sorry. So in that company, my boss always escorting the third client, the third party, like a government officer, big ranking. So they play to talking business and also entertain. When the talking business already done, the less the less is only the entertain. So my boss is very busy person. So they asking me to learn how to play golf and escorting them as a entertainment. So in 1 week, I play like 3 times. Every morning until 2 o'clock, my office is in golf course, escorting all the uh, partner business.
Okay.
So I become addicted because on that time I play for free, never pay the golf course and everything. The office gonna pay everything. So when I jumping to another company, there is no such thing as a golf escort to the third party client. So I start looking a friend to play golf, and I pay by myself, and
Yeah.
then uh, I'm become addicted. So when you addicted, you'll go back and your club is become your girlfriends. So you very, I mean, you're gonna be like addicted, cannot sleep if you not play golf in the morning, something like that. I've been play like I don't know, 18 years now, almost 20 years playing golf.
Wow.
Yes.
Really? That's a long time.
Yeah. So I play in many course,
Yeah.
local and also uh, outside country. Any question again?
No, just Is there anything that you would like to add to our discussion today?
Okay. Regarding the golf and business. Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, Last issue is about the value. Right now, I want to tell about what's good golf in business. Uh, every every person said that golf is sport a business person. Golf is a sport for the wellness. Golf is sport for the rich people. Maybe in old days, yes, you have to be afforded to pay everything. But right now, as an employee, is many employee like in bank or big company, they have a program to in level manager to play golf. And then because golf is good to what you call to talk business in serious time, like 4 hours. You get fun, you get sport also, and then you get discussion with your uh,
Business partner.
yeah with your opponent of a client or your future client or your target client. In golf, you can be more relaxed to talking about business. In golf, you can meet uh, new link or new person can connect to your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So golf is for me, golf is really really uh, important sport for doing my business. And then in Indonesia, even though golf is not good as other country as a athlete, let's say we call South Korea, we call Thailand. But as a businessman, playing golf is more than good. But become athlete and then to get higher ranking in Asia, you cannot beat Thailand right now. You cannot beat South Korea right now. You cannot beat Japan right now. So it's a different thing when you uh, when you when you love golf as a sport business or you love golf as sport career.
As a competitive
It's a
player.
competitive.
Yeah.
Uh, I think the competitive in Indonesia is not hard or is not more often than other country in Asia like Thailand and South Korea. And then the mental stuff. I don't know what they do training in South Korea and also in Thailand. When they do competitive in the high level, the international level, they can play by themselves. I meet some of the professional pro or athlete pro in Indonesia. When I play with him, it's very
Yeah.
good. It's very good. It's very good. I know he capable to win this tournament. But when they meet the opponent come from the outside country, they become the mental is become down.
The mental,
Uh,
you say?
yeah, the mental is not good enough.
What do you
The
mean the
skill,
mental?
the skill is good, but the mental right now is good. Like there is a Grand Granata, there is a lot of athletes is good, but still their performance must be more trend.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, so, what advice would you give to young entrepreneurs looking to start a business and take the next step in their life?
Oh, okay. Right now, because it's COVID, the business game is changed. The model business is very different right now. In the old time, in the old day, the model business is like easy as a book, easy as you learn in university, easy as learn in your college, easy as learn as because your father said that. But right now, it's for start over or for the future, it's very hard. You have to be adaptation. You have to be adapt. You have to be more focused. You have to be not too ambitious.
Okay.
This is very interesting. Well, why I said that more not too ambitious, because let's say you learn architect, you learn finance, even though you learn economic, but you have to be adaptation to jumping to another division of skills. Even though you are accounting, you can do uh, like culinary business. Even though you are architecture, you can jump in to the bank business or online business. You have to be adaptation.
Yeah.
So your achievement in the college or university is only to make you more smarter, more skillful. But the choosing the business self is you have to try. Even you fail, you try again. You try, you fail again, and then some of them it's because you like it, because you're patient. That's my advice for the young people right now. The adaptation is more value than you're skillful right now. Even though you're skillful in architecture, but there is no business in architecture, so you have to jump into another division of skills.
So being able to adapt and be aware of your
Yes,
surrounding.
aware what happened right now in the world. What happened right now? Online business is number one.
Yeah.
Everything is up. Even my family buy online. We don't go shopping in the mall anymore.
Yeah.
Only small percentage we do online. Even though there is consequences of the stuff is not good as we see by ourselves, we can rob by ourselves. Still, we just try and click and buy. Let's see what happens. If not good, we don't buy anymore. But it's good. We keep ordering. We keep
Yeah.
ordering. So in online business, there's a future in there. But some of the some of the people see this as an obstacle because they say this is the IT business, this is the computer business. I'm not I'm not IT person. I'm not. So you have to adapt. You have to learn how to sell yourself. You have to learn how you choose your business right now. That's my concern about the young people to start business. And don't be ashamed about yourself. Don't be ashamed. Like you have to try, and then you have to be you have to be more close with your friend to go together. This is very important. If you do by yourself and it's not workable, you're asking your friend, hey, let's go together. You fail also, I fail, let's go together. Let's see what happens. And then with the two mining to head, maybe you can there is a border that you cannot pass because your friend said so. Hey, don't do this. Let's do this, something like this.
Okay. Yeah. So
Anything else between business and golf?
let's see. That's actually gonna be the end, I think.
Okay,
So I'm just going to record now the exit like of the video.
okay.
Okay. So all right. So that would be it for today. I would like to thank you, Robby, for coming on to my show and giving my viewers some insight on some of the similarities between golf and business.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you and have a great day.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck with your Ramses.
Yeah. Thank you. You too.